Hello all. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about diet for anemia. Nutrition-related anemia can occur due to inadequate intake and malabsorption of certain vitamins and minerals, including iron, vitamin B12, folate, and copper. The most common form of nutrition-related anemia is iron deficiency anemia, particularly among women of childbearing age, vegans, vegetarians, and people with malabsorption such as short bowel syndrome, celiac disease, inflammatory bowel disease, gastric cancer, and alcoholism. Iron bioavailability also depends on dietary composition. Heme iron, which is found only in meat, poultry, and fish, is 2 to 3 times more absorbable than non-heme iron, which is found in plant-based foods and iron-fortified foods. The bioavailability of non-heme iron is strongly affected by the kind of other foods ingested at the same meal. Enhancers of iron absorption or heme iron and vitamin C. Inhibitors of iron absorption include polyphenols, tannins, and calcium. Vegetarian diets, by definition, are low in heme iron. However, iron bioavailability in a vegetarian diet can be increased by careful planning of meals to include other sources of iron and enhance iron absorption. Requirement of iron. Adult men and postmenopausal women need 8 milligram of iron per day. Adolescent boys need at least 11 milligram per day of iron. Adolescent girls need 15 milligram per day, and this requirement increases to 18 milligram per day in women aged over 18 years and persists until they reach menopause. Iron intake requirements reach a peak in pregnant women, both adolescent and adult, who need 27 milligram per day. In all the foregoing cases, iron intake should never exceed 45 milligram per day. A normal diet contains around 6 milligram of iron for every 1000 calories. This gives a daily iron intake of between 13 and 20 milligram, of which 5 and 15% of iron is in ferrous form, is absorbed by the duodenum and upper jejunum. Practical strategies to improve iron level in your blood. A well-balanced diet with adequate calories and good quality protein. Foods rich in iron, folic acid, vitamin B12 and C needs to be taken. Eat often and eat small meals that help in better absorption and digestion. Include protein-rich foods. Sources of protein for vegetarians are milk, curd, cheese, soya, tofu, and paneer. Add foods high in vitamin C to iron-rich meals and snacks to increase your body's absorption of iron. Citrus fruits are high in vitamin C and can be taken along with your main meal. Eat an iron-rich food at each meal and snack. This could include eggs or fortified cereal for breakfast, dried fruits and nuts for a snack, chicken or lentils for lunch, and meat or a tempeh stir fry with peanut sauce for dinner. Germination, fermentation, and soaking of cereal pulses and legumes may improve iron absorption. Consider using a cast iron pan. Try this when cooking to gradually increase your iron intake. Refrain from consuming these foods during a meal. Do not drink tea or coffee with your meals. These decrease your body's ability to absorb iron. Space coffee and tea 1 hour before or after meal to optimize iron absorption. Do not combine an iron-rich meal with too many calcium-rich foods like milk, cheese, paneer, etc. Too much fiber in the diet also affects the iron absorption. Phytates or phytic acid found in many plant foods can bind to iron and prevent its absorption. Whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seed contains phytate. Avoid refined and processed foods. Limit intake of pasta, noodles, polished rice, ready to eat foods, etc. Now coming to the dietary sources in which iron is found. The source of heme iron are egg yolk, red meat, chicken, liver, crab, oyster, and mussel. So these are sources of heme iron which are easily absorbed by our body. Non-heme sources of iron include fortified cereals, dried fruits, that is figs, apricots, dates, etc., nuts and seeds, pumpkin, sunflower, till, chia seeds, groundnut seeds, flax seeds, almonds, pistachio, melon seeds, coconut dry, etc. Ragi, bajra, horse gram, green gram, rice flakes. Legumes, lentils, white beans, kidney beans, lima beans, baked beans, etc. Tofu, tempeh, edamame, and soya beans. Vegetables include dark, green, and leafy vegetables like curry leaves, mint, chutney, gogu, methi, amaranth, drumstick leaves, onion stalk, spinach, broccoli, green peas, bell pepper, and tomato. Good sources of B12. It is more common to have vitamin B12 deficiency due to pernicious anemia or gut conditions leading to problems in absorbing food. Examples for foods that contain B12 are meat, poultry, fish, seafood, and eggs, meat and dairy products, fortified cereal, nutritional yeast. Food sources of folate include fresh fruit, nuts, cheese, yogurt, milk, potatoes, bread, brown rice, oats, eggs, salmon, and beef. Dark green vegetables, legumes, fortified cereals, and flowers. Bottom line, a nutritious, well balanced diet plays a pivotal role in managing iron deficiency. Individuals can boost their iron levels by including diversified iron rich foods and pairing them with vitamin C sources. It is equally important to be aware of foods that hinder iron absorption, such as those high in calcium or tannins, and to consume them separately from iron rich meals. Addressing iron deficiency anemia through diet has a great impact on overall health, well-being, and productivity. References. Thank you.